Okay, hello and welcome to my monthly workshop. I'm so excited to be here tonight. So we are doing this live on YouTube and also have it on Zoom, and there's people in the house. Woo, woo, woo. So thank you guys for coming, or if you're watching later, thank you for watching. And I'm actually going to be sharing a look. It's called Feeling Lucky Look. And just so you know, tune back in every month, the second Tuesday, or the last Tuesday of every month. And I'm going to be doing a color look just like this. And it'll be like the special of the month, and you get a special discount on the color look. So if you actually if you're a repeat customer and you love to come back and watch, and you'll be able to like fill up palettes and do fun things like that. So, anyway, so I am Trish Pacheco, and I've had my business now for 10 years. And what I love about my business here is I love more than anything that I have learned from. I was a tomboy, spent 24 years in the military, and I have learned how to put on makeup. And I want to pay it forward to other people. So that's why I do what I do, and why I have a passion for what I do. It's because I love to serve people. I love to help, and I love to just pay it forward all the time. So think about what I'm doing today. And if you're watching and you're like, hey, that looks kind of cool, maybe it's something you could do. You can definitely talk to your consultant or talk to me, and I would love to help you out with that. So just watch what I do and see if that's something that you would like to do. And then we'll give you the opportunity to join our family if you'd like to. And comes with lots of friends, relationships. I've built so many relationships in this business. It's unbelievable. And comes with a really great discount too on your product. So I use double and I spend less, which is awesome. Okay. So anyway, if you are watching and you have a little kit with us, and you want to follow along, you can do this. We're going to have 4 colors, and this is the Feelin' Lucky look. And so we have Biscotti, Gold Status, and the Hazelnut and Moss. Okay, and you have those there in front of you, right? And those are the eye colors, and then I threw in a little cheek color there to have, and then there's also a lipstick.
Looks like a lipstick.
Yeah, and it's a lipstick at the end. So anyway, so it's going to be super fun. So those are the colors we're doing. The first thing we're going to do is exfoliate our lips, because you guys, let me tell you that we are going to be putting lipstick on, but while we're putting our eye makeup on, our lips are going to be nice and moistened, and so it will prepare our lips for the lipstick towards the end. Okay, so I would like for you to take for you guys here inside the house, there is the screen, this right here, and it is called the lip scrub. Okay, so this is Satin Lips. Amazing, right? This is Satin Lips. And this Satin Lips right here, we're going to take the scrub, and you're just going to take the one on the left right there, and then you're going to pick it up, and you're going to just massage your lips. It'll come off.
Because we'll get you more lipstick. Can we just lick it?
Oh yeah. If you want to lick it like a lollipop, you go right ahead. And then in front of you is you can get like some sort of a cotton round or washcloth or something like that. And you're just rubbing and massaging a lot, right? And what this is doing is taking dead layers of skin off your lips, and it's exfoliating, and it's taking all that off, because when you go to put on your lipstick, it's just going to sit a lot better. Okay. All right. So then you take this little cotton swab, spray it with water, and then just take it off. Okay. And it's okay if you already have lipstick on. We're going to put lipstick on towards the end. And we're assuming you have like a foundation already too. But you guys, like My lips are like tingling right now. Are they tingling? Like they tingle. So it gets the blood vessels going in your lips. And so it actually brings a brighter color to your lips too. Okay, and then the next bubble over is the lip balm. Okay, so if you have the lip balm, you're gonna go ahead and take that lip balm and then put it all over. All right. And the reason we're doing this ahead of time, like I said earlier, is your lips will be so much better with lipstick. A lot of times when people feel their lipstick dries out, their lips, but it's really because you're not doing things to moisten and take care of your lips in general. You know, just like your skin, right? If I just put foundation on my skin, it doesn't look as good as if I took a lot of skincare and put it on my skin and then took care of my skin, right? And moisturized and hydrated my face. So you definitely want to moisturize your lips on a regular basis. This lip balm I use at night before I go to bed, and I put a nice lip balm over my lips before I go to sleep. And I will tell you, there are times in the morning when I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot my lip balm. I could tell because in the night, you know, you're just sleeping for hours and it just dries out, right? So that's gonna sit there. You wanna give it a little time before you put lipstick on. That's why we did this first. So it's gonna sit there, so when we get to our lipstick, it'll have soaked into your lips and you could just put the lipstick right over the top of it, okay? All right, so that's a little tip for lipstick. Definitely wanna get that. All right, so now we have tools in front of us, okay? Tools. These are the tools, these are our tools. All right, and we are going to be using some of our eye shadow brushes and our cheek brush and an all over powder brush, okay? And our brushes, you can buy them as a set or you can buy them individually. But let me tell you too, what we're looking at here, just kind of a heads up, is this is called a petite palette, right? And it holds 4 colors, the 4 colors that we're going to be trying today. You also can upgrade biggie size. Remember McDonald's, they should do that. Do you want to biggie size that? You know, everybody biggie size. You can biggie size it to a medium size, and a medium size holds 12 as opposed to 4. Or you can super size it. And if you super size it, you get extra fries with that and a shake.
And a shake.
Extra fries and a shake.
And a coupon to Dairy Queen.
Yes. And a coupon to my Dairy Queen. And here is the Pro palette. And so the Pro palette holds like unbelievable amount of, I mean, you could see these are all just eyeshadows. You could combine it with your contours, with your cheek colors. You can combine it with everything. This is what I have at home, and I just use this at home, and I have it all filled up with all kinds of different things for myself. And so it just depends on the use and why you want to, you know, what you need it for. So it's small, medium, and large, right? Small, medium, large. All right, so we just wanted to share that a little bit so you understand the tools that we're reusing. All right, and then we're going to tell you some specials at the end so you have an idea of what you want to use. Okay, so now go ahead and break out your colors. And we are going to start with the all over color brush. Okay, the all over color brush. And that is the fatter one that's there. Right? Did I mess it up for you guys?
It's okay. You got it.
You got it? Oh, did I give you a cream brush instead?
No.
This was missing too.
Oh, it was? Okay, she's sure. Okay.
Well, sure.
Oh, you know what I should do? I'm going to show you the color. I'm going to show you a couple pictures of.
Okay, hello and welcome
Oh.
to my monthly workshop. I'm so excited to be here today. So,
Oh, see, all right. That happens every time I go back to the, I go back to another page.
Oh.
I don't, isn't that funny? That happened last time. I have to like remember to take it out. And so it won't repeat that. All right, I'm gonna pull up the color looks so you get to see some of the colors first, and then I'll go ahead and and share it. So you have a good idea of kind of like what we're going for, what is the look is that we're getting ready to do. And as soon as I see the folder, color looks, okay, color looks, and this is called Feeling Lucky. All right, and then I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see this. All right, so here's a couple different looks. And if you kind of like, you can kind of see how pretty, right? So just different ways. And I will tell you, the reason I'm showing you these different ones is because there could be many different ways that you do it based on your eye, the eye shape, okay? So like if you can see over here, like her eyebrow, right here, is here, and then this space right here, that's where we're gonna be having our biscotti, okay? And so that's one of our lighter highlighter colors, all right? And then here's another one. You see how pretty those are? And so here you're seeing some of that gold status, some of the hazelnut, and then a little bit of the moss in here. So it just depends on how you want to do it. Look at how bright that one is, right? Isn't that pretty? So all these ladies, so every month, Mary Kay Monica, she does amazing pictures of her unit members, and they all do this, and they share with the world. So I think this is great. So I started using some of her stuff, which is great. So this gives us ideas of what we're looking at. So here's a couple more, and see how pretty that is. And you can kind of see the hazelnut right here on top, and then just kind of a little bit of the moss in here. All right, so this is going to be like our ultimate goal of what we're doing. All right. All right, so what we're going to start off with is you want to get that all over brush, and we're going to take the biscotti, which is this lighter color. Do you need an eye makeup remover? Yeah. Right here. You ready? Just catch. You have another. Okay. Okay. So one of the things is our ChromaFusion. Our ChromaFusion are very true to color. They're milled very fine. They come in several colors, and they're life lasting. So they last all day long, and they're very, very thinly milled. And so when you put on these colors, you want to actually place them on your eye, and not just go like this, right? So when I mean about placing them on your eye, it means you can see me up in the screen, right? Up close. Okay. So when I get up close like this, watch how I place it on my eye. I'm going to start up here, right under my eyebrow, and you see how I'm just pushing. I'm going to extend. See, I'm going like this, right? Yeah, I'm just patting it, because and then once I pat it, then I could kind of brush it over, right? But if I just go straight over and go like this, it's going to be like, you know, a mini little snowstorm on my face, right? So you're just doing a quick pat, and we're just going to do it right underneath the eyebrow area. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit on the other side. So you take a little bit of this here, and then I'm going to do the other side, and I'm just going to go right under my eyebrow area just to highlight that color, okay? Just to highlight that area. So it's just some other little side tips that you can do too is if you have a lighter shade of a concealer, you can actually put a light shade of concealer over the top too. So you want to go like one shade lighter than your skin. So I'm a light beige. I could go to like a deep ivory and do the same color over the top. There's like many different ways you can do it. Okay, so that is the biscotti. Okay, so now what we're going to do is there is what's called our smudger brush, and it's like tiny pointy one. not angled. That's the crease brush. And if you look at the sides of these, it actually says crease brush on it. And then it looks like this, right? So then we're gonna go and use the hazelnut, okay? Hazelnut is the lighter brown one, right? It's right here. And then we're gonna go, and again, you're just gonna place it on there. So I'm just putting a little bit in here, but look at how the brush just grabs that color completely. See how it grabs it so easily? And it's very important because these brushes hold our product very well. If you were to use, like I have these disposable little sponges right here that are for your eyes, the disposable ones, it soaks up the product more than anything, and it uses up a lot of product because it's a sponge. Even though it's dry on dry, it really soaks it up, and you don't get a lot of the product stays on the sponge and doesn't come into your brush. So that's why you really want to get a really nice brush. I give you sponges because if you're sitting at home and you're watching this and you have one of those little kits I gave you, it's because I want you to experience it. But I'm just saying, if once you really want to do it, you want to do it with a brush. Okay, so I have the color on, and now what we're going to do with this color is we're going to sit here and go like from the middle of our eye right here, and then it's kind of like a V, okay? So it's just gonna be right in this area. I'm not gonna go to the inside right here. I'm just gonna go from the middle out here and down, all right? So I'll show you. I'm gonna just place it in the middle, and I'm extending and then I'm just going down to that corner. Okay, and then don't worry about it getting all pretty, like it has to be real pretty, because we're gonna clean it up. So you're just gonna go just in that area, okay? And you don't have to take it to the corner of your eye because we're gonna put some gold in there. Okay, so just in the middle. What's that?
She said, did she say gold? I love gold.
Oh yeah, good. We love gold too. Okay, so if you have a hooded eye, like I do, okay, if you can look straight, I'm gonna look straight into the camera, and then I want you to look at my eye, and then I'm gonna close my eye, and then look at my eye, right? So when I did that, didn't you lose the color, right? Did I lose the color? Okay, so for me, my hooded eye, I have to bring this color higher, but it doesn't necessarily have to be this color. I could do a little higher with a darker color or with this color. For today, I'm just gonna bring this color up a little bit over my eye. And now do you see the difference? Look, I'm just going a little bit higher on that bone. Now can you see the difference? Yeah? So versus this one?
Yes.
Versus that one, right? So you can see it a little bit better. So if you have a hooded eye, you just want to go up a little bit higher, and you want to bring it above the hood, right? And so that way, when your eye is opened, you don't want to, all they're going to see is that highlight at the top. You want them to actually see a little bit further up. So you want to bring it up, or else they won't be able to see it. Okay? Oh, geez. I just went out of the lines here. I actually should use my,
Color in the lines.
yeah, I should use my mirror. I should use my mirror. Okay, but see, okay, so I'm going like this, and I went a little bit out of the line, so I have to go fix that. So, but see, and it's like, so I just take the lighter one, and I'm just going a little, it's like an eraser. So I just go over, so it's okay if you mess up, right? Okay, and then we're gonna blend all this together later. Okay, so that's the hazelnut. Now you're gonna take the crease brush, okay, the crease brush, and that's got a little angle on it, if you can see here. It's got that little angle, and it says crease brush on it. And now the crease brush is actually meant for, hey, The crease.
No.
Yeah, believe it or not. So how do we find where our crease is? Well, typically you take the back end of either your brush or a pencil or something, and then if you just kind of lay it on your eye and open your eye and then close it, and then you kind of feel right where your eyeball is, that's usually the crease of where your skin will go up into the upper part of the skin. That's where your crease is at, right? And so that's where it's going to go back in. So the crease brush is angled so that you can actually get into that little crease area. So what we're going to do with moss, and we're not going to do a whole lot with the moss. We're just going to start off small. We're going to do a little V that's going to be just like right here and right here. So it's going to go V like that, just a little bit, okay? And then so what I'm going to do is I'm literally just the size of my brush. I'm going to put one little, I'm going to place it there and then place it there in the crease. Okay, so I'm just barely going right there. And see how I got little fallout? I got little fallout right there because I needed to place it on there a little bit more. And we're going to blend this later, but you see how this is just going to go right in the crease and right in the crease. And that's just barely a little. And so you want to take it like right to the edge of your eyeball right there. And it's just a little corner. And I'm going to do the other side. That's where it takes practice. You guys, like doing both corners, you know, both sides, or you have to like flip it over. Okay, and again, we're just barely doing the corner. All right. So now I forgot to give you, we have what's called a blending brush. There we go. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, now the blending brush is just that. It's just, it's gonna blend all these colors together, and it's a nice little poofy, it's bigger, and it's not meant to apply a lot of pressure. So you can practice by like just taking it and just barely like wisping over your hand, like barely doing it. And it, so they shouldn't be like moving down. See how like that's moving? That's applying too much pressure. So when you're doing this, you're really just going super light. So the goal is that what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna take and blend these colors together like very lightly, but we don't want to change where they're at. So if you can picture where we had just this little corner right here, I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna blend real super lightly just in this corner. I'm not taking it all over the place. All right, I'm just gonna go in this corner and in my crease. And what it's doing is it's blending all these colors together, but just in this little area. You see how that softens that versus that one? So barely just touch on that. And then go into the little corners again on both sides. And here's the thing, so you can, another little tip is if you wanted to, you can put like tape on your eyes here, and then that way at the end you could like pull the tape and everything will be nice and straight. Or at the end you could take like a concealer or under eye corrector and just go whoosh, like that and do it. All right, so we blended those together, right? And it's just in that corner. You guys doing okay out there? Yeah? Doing good? Okay, so now here's another little cool trick that I'm going to show you. So you take the gold status. Here's your gold status. the gold status. And this is going to be super cool. Just take your finger and I want you to touch and put some of that product on your finger, just on your finger. So I'm going like this. And so we're going to aim towards just the middle of my eye, just the middle, and watch how, and I'm just going to press it there just like a fingerprint, right? I'm just pressing right there. I'm just barely pressing. And then look. Isn't that cool? And then it just goes right in the middle. That's it. Like right there in the middle. And then it gives it just a little bit of glow. And so when we keep the inner portion of our eyes lighter, it will make your eyes seem whiter. If we put a lot of darkness on the inside, it's going to bring them together, right? So right now there's no eyeliner, all the colors are kind of mixing, but on this one I feel like I need a little more, and I'm just going to go over the top. So what you could do is you could take even your finger at some point, because if you lighten the inside, you could literally take and put it right here and then just go like this, just to give it a little bit of color, like right in there, a little bit of shimmer, and see how that kind of brightened up that area inside. And you don't need a whole lot. How'd that work out? Yeah? So then if you feel like you have to maybe go over it just a little bit and take your blending brush, and then just kind of like for mine, I'm looking at my hazelnut at the top, and I'm just going to soften those edges just a little bit more because they're a little strong. But I don't want to mess up that color that I had with the gold. So I'm just blending it in a little bit. You got gold everywhere? Well, and it just takes some practice. To be able to, put it together. All right. It's like every mirror. Sometimes when I see it in here, it's different because I don't have my glasses on, and this is really close. so I have to like look at another mirror, make sure. But so anyway, so there is some practice that you can do with that. If you feel like that, you need a little bit extra color on there, or maybe the gold isn't shining as much, then you can go in and take like your all over brush again that we were using before, and just add some more gold to it somewhere if you needed to. Like you could put right here in the corner just to shine it up a little bit. And that brightens it up. So one of the cool things with our Perfect palette is there's a mirror in it, which is really cool. All right, so the next thing I was gonna do is the blush. So you can take your blush, and you have a blush brush, and you can open up your blush. And our blush brush is like has like 3 different angles. There's a little dimple at the bottom where you can put your thumb, and you can actually form your brush to do what you want. So what I do is I just here's my Pro palette, and I think I have for you guys the Rogue Rose, I think, or
Rosy nude.
Oh, rosy nude. And then just take the tip. If you see the tip, and you're just gonna barely hit the tip of it, just like this. And you don't need a whole lot. Look at how much it puts on there. So make sure you kind of tap it because it's gonna come out in a lot of colors. And then, so your blush is gonna be the apple right here and then back. Contour comes underneath and highlight goes on top, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just barely gonna tap it to get the color out here and then tap it to get the color off here. And then I'm going out there and it's like a little Nike swoosh. So you're going up, up and out. Okay. And then you could do like little circles and then just do it in that area. Now, if you have, what you could do too, you could use a darker color for a contour, or we actually have like lattes. And I don't mean the drinking latte. I mean like we have contour latte. This is latte right here. And then we also have a darker one. And the latte, and I'll let you guys use this one. The latte is on the lower side of this. So you're gonna grab it on the bottom of it. See how I'm grabbing it on the bottom instead of the tip? And the bottom is meant for your contour. So when you do the fishy face, it's gonna be right here. And so what I do is I literally just push right here and then right here. And I just go right underneath and I don't bring it way out here. But when you do that, it cuts the contour. You can you kind of see the shadow right there? So it makes it a shadow that actually gives it the illusion that my face is skinnier. You guys, my face just lost 10 pounds. And I could go eat more of those cookies. All right, there you have it. Okay, so we're going like this, and then you just take, and then you can kind of rub it in, you know, so it's kind of blended in. All right, so here you go.
The brown one at the end, right?
Yeah, the one at the end is, and that's latte. So if you're darker skinned, we also have cocoa. So it just depends. Other places you could put contour right underneath here. You put it right underneath here, and it's gonna put a shadow right here to make your double chin go away, right? Yep. All right, and then, so the next thing you have is lipstick, right? So, yep, we're good? Isn't that crazy? So remember to use the bottom end of it, you know, and then you're just kind of pushing like this, because that way, and it's like chiseling it in there, right? And then the top one, we did our color, just lightly doing the little swoosh. And that's how you can use all those colors. Okay. All right, so you have the lipstick. If you have a lipstick now, you notice your lips are probably nice and moist and it's had a time to soak in. So I'm using Downtown Brown. You guys, I put different colors in there for you. Oh, here, do you need an applicator? You guys can switch colors if you want. Do you want a Downtown Brown? What color does she have?
Right here,
Here, you can, there's a darker color. Probably works better with your skin. You have a darker one?
this is Bush Velvet.
Okay, do you want a darker one or you?
Which one's this one?
Okay, so then our lips are nice and moist. And so I'm gonna go ahead and, this is Downtown Brown and this is Semi Shine. And it's a gel. So we have semi-matte and semi-gel, or I'm sorry, we have gel, semi-matte, and semi-shine. And so this is a semi-shine. These feel so good, so smooth. We also have a hydrating. The gels last a lot longer. I don't know if hours. It really just depends on if you're drinking a lot, eating a lot, licking your lips. It's not like an hour's amount, but it will stay on. Like I could wear it and it'll stay pretty much all day. But if I'm eating a lot or drinking a lot and I'm wiping my mouth, obviously it's going to come off. So the hydrating ones they actually come off a little bit easier, but they really make your lips so nice and hydrated. But this feels really good over the top of the lip balm that I just did, right? And it's going to stay longer. Okay.
What's the difference between the matte and the other one?
So the matte and the shine. So matte has no, it just looks like flat. There's no little sparkles. There's no shine. There's no shimmer. You know what I mean? Like this has little tiny sparkles in it. And so, but the other ones are like a flat color. Like, have you seen cars out there that are like pearl? And then they're all like changing colors now and all those. I want one of those, by the way. Like I said, I want my car to look like that. So they change colors and they're real shiny. You see little sparkles in them. And then you see those newer cars now that are just like plain color, like dull. It looks dull, right? Mm-hmm. That is a preference. That is a preference. In fact, my daughter said that's the color she wants. She wants that gray dull color. I said, that is a lot of fun. I can't wait. So anyway, so there's the lipstick. So the next thing I want to show you real quick is our eyebrow tint. Okay. Here we go. So you guys can come get one of these, and then I'll do it. You probably use a dark blonde?
Use the light blonde.
Light blonde? Mm-hmm. Okay, you can pull that out of there. This is the dark brunette, which she's probably uses. So you can use this one. This is called brow tint. So we're gonna put tint on our eyebrows. See how my eyebrows are right now?
She uses the dark one. This one's too
Here's the dark, that one is the dark brunette for you.
Okay.
Is that the dark blonde? I don't know what happened to.
This is a dark brunette. Are you eating them?
Oh, here they are. Yeah, those got in there by accident. So those are supposed to be in there. Yeah. So you can get a blonde out of there. And then, so this is what we're gonna do, just so you guys can see. Look at the actual brush. You see how big it is? How small it is? It's really small. So your sample that you have there is a little bit bigger than what it is. The demo brush is a little bit bigger. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the point of it, and I'm not gonna start at the end. We tend to wanna start on the end and go this way. But there's so much on there that you wanna actually start in the middle, right? And then you work your way over. Okay, I lost my mirror.
It was underneath the.
Okay, I'll just use this one. All right. Oh, no, I won't.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, I gave you the latte. How did I do that? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get up close here. I'm gonna start in the middle, and I'm just gonna do little brush lines, like little tiny, and I'm not using like the flat end, I'm not like using the point. And I'm just doing like little brushes like this, and it's getting it off the main brush, and then I'm going towards the inside a little bit, and I'm just doing little strokes. And all this is a gel tint. So where you want to go with this, with your eyebrow tint, is if you were to take this up here, like you go to the side of your nose, and then you go right here to the corner, and then you move your weight to the corner here, and it shouldn't go any further than that, okay? So that's how you do your mapping. So you can map that out, but you can see the difference. So I did just the light coverage right now, and then I'll just go over it a little bit more. And you guys, this is so good. It's almost like putting mascara on your eyelashes, right? But you see the difference between that? You guys, I didn't know that I didn't have eyebrows till Mary Kay came out with the eyebrow tint. And I didn't know that. So I started like doing my eyebrows. And now that I do my eyebrows, I think, oh my gosh, I cannot not do them because they don't seem like they're there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just with one, and that's where you see the difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other one. And so these come in all different colors. You can come in brunette, which is like an auburn color, and then you can get blonde, dark blonde. And then dark brunette. So you'd be surprised, and you actually want to kind of match it to your hair as much as you can, or your eyebrows or your eyelashes. So they need gray. All right, if you're all gray, then usually you're going to do some sort of either a dark blonde or a blonde that'll work better for you, right? Okay, so this is the tint, but we actually have a precision eye brow liner. So if you need to fill in, you could fill in, right? And here, I'll just show you. This is just the brow liner. And so it's super fine. And so if you have missing brows, you can actually take this and say you have it missing towards the outside, like right here. I could actually just take it and fill it in, or maybe I don't have enough right here. And maybe I want them to look bushier. You see the difference? So it doesn't mean do a whole lot. It just means you could fill in.
It's more to fill in empty spaces than it is to draw your eyebrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some people like to draw that big old, Groucho Marx look. I mean, because even the more I draw in, I can see them more. They're getting stronger and stronger right now, just because I'm showing more. But I usually don't do all that. I just do a little bit for myself. But okay, here's a funny thing. So the other day, my daughter came home from her sister's house, and her sister had decided that she wanted to start waxing my daughter's eyebrows for the first time.
Oh boy.
And she said, oops, and took half her brow out. And so her brow was missing right here. And Angelina's like, that's okay. I'm like, no, it isn't, girl. And so I brought this out and I said, hey, okay, at least for the next couple weeks till that grows out, just do this little line and fill in that area right there. And so she's filling in that little, but she's 14. She didn't really care. She get up in the morning. I'm like, you didn't do your brow. She's like, I don't care. I'm like, there's a big old gap right there. She don't care. All right. So now mascara. You can throw on a little mascara. You can take one of these brushes. And we can do whatever you want. There's a panorama. I got panorama. There's lash intensity. There's some things right here too.
Okay. So panorama looks like this.
So I have Fanorama. It's real thin. Mom, this is great for you too because it's got a really thin brush, and it's really good to be like a primer too. So I have my demo brush here, but the cool thing about Fanorama is it has a little, it's shaped like an hourglass. So it's going to shape your eyes a lot better, and it's got a little point towards the end. So you can kind of see that on the end. All right. So So I'm gonna go in, and then what you wanna do is you wanna kind of take this and, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find the lash intensity. This is the lash intensity right here.
Yeah. Yep, and then just take it. So when you have your mascara, you wanna go around like this. You don't wanna pump them because it puts air in them. And then you also wanna swap out your mascara every 3 months. So if you are a consultant watching, make sure you get all of your customers and every 3 months asking them if they're ready for new mascara. And if you are a customer watching, then make sure you ask your consultant for mascara or get on her club. So when you put it on, you're gonna go from the bottom of your lash here, and you're gonna swoop back and forth like a Z, like this. Okay, it's gonna go like this as you're moving up. Okay, and that way you're grabbing the lash from the bottom and moving up, so you get mascara from the bottom of the lash all the way up. All right, and so then I'm going to do the other side, because you guys, this is like a demo brush. So I'm grabbing it from the inside and I'm doing the Z, and I'm kind of closing my eyes at the same time. All right, and then so then you can turn it around and do it. The lash intensity that you guys are using, there's 2 ends to it. So look, if you put it up against the white wall, you're gonna go like this, and there's gonna be a short end this way, and then turn it this way, and it's gonna be long. So you're gonna take the short end first and do that little Z action there, like that. And then you're gonna take and do it on both sides with the short end, because that's gonna be putting product on your eye. And then when you take it, then you can flip it and the brush side of it and go up and then just brush it out. Now with the Fanorama, it has that end, so you can actually go under here and do the bottom of your eye too. It's harder to do that with the lash intensity though. And I'm doing that without a mirror. That's crazy.
Stick it in my eye.
Isn't that crazy? You can kind of feel where it's at. Okay. So one of the things, I have not put on eyeliner, but you see how without eyeliner, my eyes look bigger. If I normally am an eyeliner underneath, but I just put a little mascara under there, and that put like a little darker look there, but not closing my eye completely with an eyeliner. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. If you like the eyeliner, you could put eyeliner on top, on bottom. I wouldn't do both, because then you're gonna like completely close your eye. So if you put them on top, it's gonna widen your eye and make them look bigger. If you put them on bottom, it's gonna narrow your eye. So if you have a bigger eyes, then you want to, and you want to make them look a little bit smaller, then put it on top, or put it on bottom, I mean. But if you want them to look bigger, then put it on top. Okay. All right. So then the last thing we're gonna do is this finishing spray. And a finishing spray, it just locks in your color look, right? And it's like hairspray for your face, right? So then it will keep that look all day long. So you lightly close, and then you're gonna do a T and an X. Okay. Yeah, it's really good. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is translucent powder, but I don't. We're gonna do a mineral powder. So we have translucent powder or mineral. It's called a silky setting powder. And so when you put the finishing spray on your face, it gives you a nice luminous look as well, but it keeps your face from sweating. So especially here in Arizona, you're gonna sweat a lot. You can like spray that on your face, and it's gonna keep your look there. Maybe spray a little under your, Like, whatever, wherever else it gets real sweaty. Yeah, wherever, yeah, Lumi commercial, wherever you get sweaty. So a silky setting powder is going to be like this. And then, so I'm going to just pull out light beige. And so light beige, if you guys can, I don't know if you do a lighter color. I don't know where the translucent is, so you can just pick a lighter color. There's lighter ivory. She's probably a light beige too. That'll be fine. Just real something. So here's our silky setting powder. And then what we're gonna do is just tap a little bit into this. And here's the light beige if you wanted to use this. So you put just a little in here and then just go and swirl it around like that. Okay. So this is silky setting powder, and it really smokes a lot because this is milled very fine. And so what we're gonna do is just barely dust your face. And if you see my face right now, it's like a little bit luminous. Can you see that in there? So I'm just lightly dusting it. And now see how it took some of that shine out? And then also what I like to do is kind of just take the edges of my cheeks and then blend them together. It's like a blending of all that. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so with that said, if you like this color look, the four colors that we did tonight, again, were Biscotti, Gold Status, Hazelnut, and Moss. Tonight, the special is for buying tonight, you get this whole system right here for $37. And you end up saving $5 if you buy the whole system together. Okay. Or you can biggie size your system, and you can go with the same four colors in a bigger compact like this, right? The bigger compact, and that would be for what did I say? 50. It's on the thing.
Oh, it's on your,
Yeah, it's for 42.
okay.
For 42. So for $5 more, 37 is the mini one, and with all four colors. And for $5, for just $5 more, you could get the big one, same four colors, just for $5 more. Same four colors in here. So that's if you order in the next 24 hours of this video. You could contact me or contact your consultant and tell them that you want all in with either the mini petite palette or this is called a perfect palette. All right. And the brushes, they come all different types of brushes. So everything's 100% guaranteed. So if you wanted an individual brush, you can just let her know what brushes that you want. And we can talk about that. Is there any questions? Any questions? How'd you do, Mom? Laurel, you following along?
Yeah.
Laura was there. There she goes.
Yeah. You look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Another tip, if anybody's older, like myself, and they have, even though the lifting serum gets rid of jowls, but if they're not getting rid of them fast enough, you can contour on the jowl line and it'll make your chin look a little slimmer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you.
I had to go potty. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, that's good. I love that. Thank you for reinforcing that.
You're welcome. And you look really good. Are you going to have a hot date when you get home?
With my husband.
Yeah, it's my husband's birthday, so I'm waiting to watch a nice movie with him.
Aw,
when
happy
we're done.
birthday.
Thank you. We had a good dinner at Texas Roadhouse and great server that's going to be at an event soon.
Oh, cool.
And a new team member. Her name is Samo, but call her Sam.
Okay. All right, Mom, you did good? You're muted.
Yeah, I did okay. I was playing with mine a little bit. I don't have enough light where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did all right.
Kay,
I've done better.
you must be so proud of your daughter, Kay.
I still can't believe she's doing makeup.
I know, isn't that crazy? And she's so good at it. And she's an amazing future senior national sales director, probably elite executive senior national sales director.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
you.
Let's
Yeah,
claim it. Let's
going.
claim it.
You bet.
Okay, you guys. Well, this
All
is
right.
the end of our event. I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. So again, it'll be the last Tuesday of the month that we're going to do next month too, and then we'll have a whole nother look, an April look, and so we can come and play with that, and we'll have more specials and offers. If you want to book a special appointment with your consultant, please feel free. But you guys are all invited to come back, okay?
How do we find you on YouTube, Trish?
It's just at Miss Trish Fig.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll share it with my guests. I couldn't make it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And you could send her a little beauty kit too.
I will do that. Thank you.
Yeah, tell her to watch it and do the beauty kit, and
I
then
will have a good hot date with Ralph. You know, if I was a boy, my mom would have named me Ralph.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
after
my gosh, that's
my
so
father's
funny.
best friend in World War II, his name was Ralph. He was a fighter pilot. He went down. So it would have been Ralph,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
right?
You know, just for the end of, so this is where we're at. This is it, the picture of it. So this is what you would be
Nice.
getting. So anyway, well, thank you guys so much and have a wonderful evening. And we will talk to you later.
Okay, thanks, Trish.
Thank you,
All
buddy.
right.
Drive safe. All right.
Bye.